All right, so listen, I'm the singer from Ginko Balboa. You know, I'm Matt. Friends.
Now it's getting a little creepy.
That's funny. I'm Matt Decker, singer of Ginko Balboa. And I'm going to answer some questions. These questions are going to be a gateway into my soul. I hope you enjoy them. Where did I grow up? I grew up in a small little town called Manitowoc, Wisconsin. This is the home of the one and only Stephen Avery. You may have seen him on the Netflix special, Making a Murderer. It was a good time over there, but I had to get out. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, being from Wisconsin, it's a beautiful thing over there. Cheese. I mean, obviously mozzarella. I mean, you can't go wrong with mozzarella. Up in Wisconsin, you got string cheese, you got cheese curds. It's all mozzarella. Um, Actually, I have a good story. In Wisconsin, I was up there visiting my folks, and my dad gave me $20. He's like, "Hey, go to Stangleville and get some cheese for yourself to get back down to Florida." I'm like, "All right." So I cruise over there, and they didn't have string cheese. They didn't have cheese curds. They ran out. So I look, and I saw there was a block of cheese. It was like this brick of cheese, and I'm like, "Well, how much is that?" And so they weighed it, and it was like $21 and like, I don't know, 10 cents or something like that. Well, oh, okay. Well, I'm not really too sure if I want that or not. Can I have a sample? So they gave me a sample. Then they reweighed it, and it was $19.50. Sold. Bam. Done. Was able to buy it. So then I brought it on. I went to O'Hare Airport in Chicago, and we went through security, and they had me like in this room thinking that this block of cheese was a bomb. They thought the thing was a bomb, like it was a shape of a bomb. And I'm like, dude, just open it up. It's cheese. So they finally opened it up and obviously realized that they were dumbasses, and and the cheese got home, and we were able to eat it. It was delicious. Uh, actually, this might surprise you, but White Zombie was one of them. I got Astro Creep 2000 when I was a young little lad, and I I got really pissed off because everybody was saying it was alternative metal, and I'm like, no, man, it's metal, it's metal. And so that's when I started. I'm like, all right, well, what else is out there? I wanted to see more metal, and that's where I kind of got into Napalm Death and stuff like that. So White Zombie was definitely a good starter band. Favorite metal band of all time, hands down, Napalm Death. Um, I can't really say anything more than that. I mean, Barney Greenway has been a complete inspiration of mine. He's such a class act. He understands everything that needs to happen with how you view politics and religion, and kind of looking at it as a someone that doesn't really look at either side. Is just looking at the grand spectrum of the whole thing, and it's amazing how much he kind of breathes what I've been saying all these times. I never had an Android, so definitely Apple. Easy. Whenever someone gives me an Android, I'm like, the hell is this? I don't even know how to use it. if your phone is as good as mine, you should have a button. I always gravitated around Michelangelo. He was always a cool dude. I thought everyone kind of liked him. I thought the other Ninja Turtles were a bunch of pussies, to be honest. He was always kind of a surfer turtle, and so yeah, Michelangelo definitely. Boxers, of course. The Whitey Tighties has left my my bum a long time ago. Oh man, it's gotta be baseball, gotta be the Brewers. Such a passion behind that team. They were one game away from the World Series, and I was like in tears every single game I was watching. I was so enthralled by it. It was such a beautiful moment. I mean, you Yankees fans and Red Sox, and you guys don't understand how good you have it. You know, one World Series in what 40 years of the franchise. You know, it's an amazing thing when you get there. It's such a long season. So, yeah, definitely the Brewers. Guilty pleasure. I don't know if it's much of a guilty pleasure, but huge trance fan. Love dance music. Not a big pop dance fan, but definitely trance. Love the just I don't know, the ambiance and the atmospheric tones with it all, and the video. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful music. I actually might like it even more than metal. It would probably be pepperoni and mushroom. Yeah, because my wife Miranda doesn't like mushrooms, so I don't eat too much mushrooms anymore because I have to compromise. So I think I will go with that route: pepperoni and mushroom. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say Halloween. For this, for the pure aspect of the fact that John Carpenter had like hardly any money that was given to him to make this movie, and the fact that he was able to pull it off the way that he did. The opening scene only being like one shot, and just a number of things that he did to make that movie as authentic as any horror movie that there was, and um, the creepy aspect of it. Michael Myers. I think he only killed like 3 or 4 people. It wasn't like a gory thing. It was more him like um, stalking people and stuff. It was just a really creepy movie, and so yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite. Definitely my favorite movie. Jaws is another one. It's a laughing thing with all my friends because I watch those movies probably like 1,000 times a piece. They're beautiful movies. Definitely not like movies like nowadays. 2. Started off with Serge Tankian, and I almost tried to do Serge to a T when I started singing. Like I was like, because I couldn't really hit a note. I wasn't good singing at all. But I was like, okay, I can do him because he was always so crazy and so I don't know, like his way of singing was like nothing like I've ever heard before, and I think you know I'm not alone in that aspect. And so I was with him. Then in the other band, Sethkin, when Travis joined the band, he introduced me to hardcore music. One in particular was Zao, and the moment that I listened to Dan singing was like this voice just I don't know how he can sing the way that he sings, and it transformed me forever. And basically, that's how I sing. You know, I've listened to Zale records hands down, front to back, and just sing and sing and sing over him, and trying to like emulate him, and how to like sing the way that he sings. And I finally got to meet him at their show earlier 2018. Got a great picture with him. Super cool guy. Um, Never knew that he was the type of guy that was going to come around and just start talking to people and stuff. He just seems like a very introverted type guy, especially with his lyrics. Like, it's very dark, um, dark lyrics. But yeah, I definitely Dan. All right, so listen, I'm the singer from Ginko Balboa. I love these guys. We're gonna do some good things. We have one record out, Walking on Eggshells. You can get it on iTunes, and you can listen on Spotify, and we have it on YouTube and all those social media outlets. Love these guys. We're very appreciative of I think that we're creating some really cool music. It's just got some cool things coming up. We're gonna do some good things. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you. We're very appreciative I really enjoyed this, and more cool things to come.